Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Hungry Todd and Julie Chrisley demanding seven-figure deal for new reality show after prison release. Insider. Todd and Julie Chrisley recently got out of prison after being pardoned by Donald Trump. And now, multiple insiders are claiming they're asking for a ridiculously large sum of money for a new television show. The sources who spoke to a media outlet confirmed several production companies are considering making a new show surrounding the Chrisley family. But Todd and Julie are insistent on getting a seven-figure paycheck to do so. We would love to work with them, but their price tag is way too high. One reality television producer told a media outlet. And it's not entirely clear if they'll be worth the money. Will people want to watch them? A second producer shared Todd and Julie want a minimum of $5 million to do a new show. That's where the conversation starts, they shared. But they're hoping for a bidding war to take the price much higher. This insider explained everyone has to decide what a show about the Chrisley family will look like now that they're out of jail. What will the angle be? They elaborated. That's important in deciding what the cost should be. It's a terrible thing, Donald told Savannah, but it's a great thing because your parents are going to be free and clean. And I hope we can do it by tomorrow. Is that okay? We'll try getting it done tomorrow. I don't know them, but give them my regards and wish them well. Wish them a good life. He added he had heard Todd and Julie were given a pretty harsh treatment. Congratulate your parents, he concluded. I hear they're terrific people. This should not have happened. Boy, they have good children. You're no longer children, but I'll say it anyway. They have good children, don't they? After getting out of prison, Todd held a press conference on May 30 with Savannah, where he maintained his and Julie's innocence. Even though this pardon has happened, I still was convicted of something that I did not do, he stated. It could be you. It could be any of you. When specifically asked if he had any regrets over the situation, Todd acknowledged he would have remorse if it was something I did. Todd also praised Savannah at the press conference, explaining she fought a long fight to get him and Julie released from jail. It's a blessing, and then your heart breaks because your child has been placed in that position, he added. It had been mere weeks since the gates of prison clanged open and Todd and Julie Chrisley stepped into the glaring light of a freedom they never thought would taste quite so strategic. But according to one industry insider, the couple is hungry, not for revenge, not even for redemption, but for ratings. Fresh out of federal prison, the former reality TV king and queen of Southern sass have reportedly been shopping around an all-new reality series to top networks and streaming platforms, demanding nothing less than a seven-figure deal. And they're not exactly playing coy about it. They want big money, the insider revealed. Todd believes their comeback story is television gold. He calls it their resurrection arc. Julie says it's a second chance. America loves a redemption tale. But behind closed doors, this is about cash. They've tasted fame, lost it, and now they want back in with a vengeance. Chrisley's 2.0, the comeback tour. The rumored show, tentatively titled Unbroken, The Chrisley Chronicles, is said to chronicle their post-prison life as they attempt to rebuild their empire, re-establish family trust, and confront a media landscape that once gleefully cheered their downfall. According to leaked pitch documents allegedly circulating among network execs, the show promises a mix of raw prison reflections, intimate family reunions, dramatic therapy sessions, and, perhaps most provocatively, behind-the-scenes clips of Todd and Julie navigating Hollywood gatekeepers they once called peers. Todd envisions a hybrid of the Kardashians, Survivor, and Dr. Phil. The insider laughed. He wants family chaos, emotional breakthroughs, And yes, a camera following him while he reinvents himself as a motivational speaker. He says it's inspirational TV with designer shoes. From inmate to influencer. In prison, sources say Todd kept a meticulous journal of his daily experiences, many of which he now reads aloud on Instagram, live to thousands of curious viewers. Julie, meanwhile, has reportedly been working on a prison cookbook with titles like Canned and Blessed in Ramen Royalty. From the yard to your table, Julie chronicling the meals she created during but the hunger taught her clarity, a friend noted. Now she's combining prison wisdom with Southern hospitality. She jokes, I went in with Chanel, came out with chili hacks. Hollywood's hesitation. Despite the Chrisleys' bold demands and compelling pitch, not all studios are ready to jump in bed with them. There are whispers that some execs feel uneasy about their re-entry being treated as entertainment so soon after their high-profile convictions for bank fraud and tax evasion. Still, others see nothing but opportunity. They went from mansions to metal bunks. Now they're out and unapologetic, said a streaming exec who asked to remain anonymous. That's the kind of drama that pulls in views. And let's be real, if we're watching mob wives, ex-con influencers, and rehab reunions, what's one more glittery scandal couple? In fact, at least 2 major streaming platforms are rumored to be in talks with the Chrisleys' representation. One reportedly offered a lowball 6-figure deal, which Todd allegedly called insulting, while another is interested but wary about too much Todd, not enough transformation. Savannah, the power broker daughter. Another key player in the potential revival is their daughter, Savannah Chrisley, who has been keeping the Chrisley name alive in the public eye with podcast appearances, tabloid exclusives, and her own social media ventures. Savannah is said to be co-producing the new series alongside her parents. She's the one who understands the media now, the insider said. She's young savvy and actually has Gen Z on her side. She convinced her parents to hold out for more money. She told Todd, don't do basic cable. You're not Walmart. You're Saks. In early concept meetings, Savannah reportedly pushed for an edgier tone. More vulnerable, more raw. She told producers, this isn't just a comeback. This is a family surviving humiliation, betrayal, and prison. That's real. Where are the rest of the Chrisleys? As for the other family members, Chase Chrisley has expressed interest in returning, especially if there's room for his entrepreneurial ventures, a cologne line, and possibly a podcast. He's apparently open to reconciliation scenes, but not fake drama. Grayson, the youngest, wants nothing to do with cameras for now, while Nanny Faye, a fan favorite, has become a negotiating tool, according to the insider. They know networks will pay more if Faye's involved, the source claimed. Todd calls her our secret weapon in orthopedic shoes. Julie reportedly reached out to Faye personally with a promise. 1 season, 1 house, no prison talk. Faye allegedly responded, only if I get to cuss out your parole officer at least once. The road ahead, fame or flop. While no contracts have been signed yet, the buzz is loud and growing. A few online petitions have even popped up, some fans begging for their return to reality TV, others protesting what they see as an attempt to glamorize crime. One thing's clear, the Chrisleys aren't crawling back to Hollywood on their knees. They want a throne, and they want it covered in cashmere. Todd says the story's not over, the insider said. He sees prison as just a chapter. Now he's ready for the next season, and he wants cameras rolling when he gets that first room service omelet. In the end, it might just come down to one thing. Will America tune in for a second helping of the Chrisleys? If Todd and Julie have their way, they'll be cashing 7-figure checks before the toast even cools. Because for the Chrisleys, redemption sells, and this time, they're starving for it.